I got hurt at work. I got hurt pretty bad. Messed my knee up, my shoulder. I went through all the therapy trying to get through all that, and it wasn't working, so then I had to go see a surgeon. That was not fun, because I want to work. I don't want to sit home, and that took the wind out of my sail. But so then they terminated me.
So in Illinois, workers that are injured in the line of duty while they're within the scope of their employment are entitled to workers' compensation benefits. Getting injured at work can be a nightmare for working class families. Medical bills need to be paid, mortgages need to be paid, grocery bills need to be paid. Just keeping the lights on can be a little bit of a difficulty. So workers' compensation insurance coverage was formed to help persons with those situations.
Sarah, she communicated with me all the time about where we were and what I had to do, looking for a job and what my rights were all the time. They can't do this, they can't do that. She was a godsend to me.
In Illinois in 2020, there were more than 100,000 work-related injuries. And under the Illinois Workers' Compensation Act, all employers, if they have more than one employee, are required to have workers' compensation insurance to cover these types of situations. Unfortunately, not all the benefits will be paid automatically. Insurance companies are notorious for delaying coverage for different reasons, but you do have a right to certain types of benefits depending on the nature and extent of your injuries. The first one, of course, is coverage of the medical bills. You can quickly gather medical bills. A hospital stay of a couple days can be $100,000, for example. But if you are off work for more than 3 days, you're also entitled to coverage of your wages at a disability rate after 3 days' time. You could be entitled to voc rehabilitation if the injury is severe enough that you can no longer work in your current occupation. You could be entitled to permanent partial disability if you do not retain, after you recover, the same level of functioning that you had prior to your work injury. So lack of range of motion, lack of strength, things like that. There's death benefits available if somebody's killed while they're working. There's permanent total disability benefits available if somebody can no longer work after a catastrophic injury on the job. Again, because insurance companies sometimes take their time in providing benefits that workers are entitled to, that can put a lot of financial stress on families. You might need to arbitrate your case in front of the Illinois Workers' Compensation Commission. The Noll Law Office can help you with that. But what you're going to need to do is decide if you want to engage in an emergency 19B hearing, which is a tattletale on the insurance company for not providing you with medical care when you need it. And then there's also full and final hearings, which occur when you're done receiving medical treatment and you've reached essentially usually maximum medical improvement, which is the best you're going to be after a severe workers' compensation related injury.
I went through a tough time, but I tell you what, she kept in contact with me all the time, and she led me down the correct path. I was just overwhelmed the way she handled my case.
If you want some more information, we do provide free initial meetings to go over all these different types of benefits in a little bit more detail. Visit noll-law.com. Contact us today. We look forward to working with you.